menopause is already hell, but what makes it worse is a story that we are always starting to tell ourselves. We're saying, I'm old now. I'm not sexy anymore. No one's going to want me. Junie Moon is a love coach and shadow work expert who helps women break free from limiting beliefs, rewrite their inner stories, and step into a more confident, vibrant, and powerful chapter of life. She specializes in helping women heal their relationship with themselves so they can show up fully in love and in life. And she's also one of our fabulous hosts from the Menopause Love Lounge. Thank you for joining us, Junie. How are you?
I am good. Happy to be here. This is going to be some fun.
Some fun. Let's dive right into this. So, what does shadow work mean exactly? And why are stories so powerful, especially during menopause?
Yeah, menopause or just being human with our stories, the stories we tell ourselves really create our reality. So, why do we have these stories? Why do we have these beliefs? So, let's talk about shadow. Shadow is it's the part of us that we want to hide. It's the part of us that we think isn't good or shameful.
Hmm.
And so somewhere along the way, when we were growing up and in our life, we said, I better not be like that because I might be rejected. I may not be loved. I might be left. Okay, so that's our human
Yes.
experience. We're constantly learning and absorbing how to fit in and how to survive. Then we get to menopause and everything changes. Our bodies seem to betray us, and we look in the mirror and we go, oh, my boobs are not as perky, and I have extra weight. Now I'm even more flawed. Now,
Ah,
who's really going to love me? So,
mm.
shadow work is a body of work that I'm trained in and certified in to help people not only see their stories, their beliefs, the ways that they're getting in their own way, because if you believe something's wrong with you, you're going to act in a certain way. It's an opportunity to actually change how we view ourselves, how we take
Ooh.
care of ourselves, and change the story so that we can actually live fully out loud and have deep, meaningful partnerships. But the most important one, our relationship to ourselves.
Ooh, I love that. So it is huge inner work to kind of figure that all out. And it sounds like it's a lot of determination to change that narrative, right? Because we all just want to think what we want to think. We create our own reality, and then we're kind of stuck in this area of like believing it, which is really scary at sometimes, right?
Yeah, and I love that you said the word determination because it does
Mm.
take commitment to kind of go, I'm not happy with where I'm at, or my
Mhm.
relationships or lack thereof, it's hurting me. I feel alone and I want to share my life with somebody, or I'm not feeling
Mm.
as vibrant and as thrilled to be alive. I'm kind of living a mediocre life. And so the first step for any change is to say, I want something different and something better. And
Yeah.
that's where the journey begins. Because with that commitment, with that determination, then we start to really unfold and we start to go,
Mm.
oh, I believe I'm not good enough because the culture says menopausal women have lost their value. We're older now. We're sadly, it's like years ago, eons ago, we had the value. We were the elders, but now we're
Yeah.
invisible. And so we get these message on a constantly from social media and from people
Yeah.
all around us that we're just not as beautiful, gorgeous, or valuable as we used to be. And when
Mhm.
we're hearing that and witnessing that and taking that in, we start to believe it.
Super important. And you've also kind of said something so powerful that the story we believe literally affects the chemistry of our body. Can you
Yeah.
explain that?
So, yeah, I'm not a neuroscience expert, but I have studied a lot and
But I
I've
played
learned
one
a
on
lot.
TV.
But I play one on TV. Um, there's so much science, brain science, that shows that our thoughts create how we're feeling. So, and everyone can
Mm,
even do this right now. If you were to close your eyes and think about all the stories and all the thoughts around, I'm not good enough.
mm,
Oh, that last date made me
I'm doing
feel
it.
like I was too fat or not wanted, or nobody's in my
Mhm.
inbox and online dating, whatever it is. If you start to go into that, I'm not good, I'm broken, all the stuff, your
Yeah.
body is literally dumping chemicals into your bloodstream and having you feel contracted, having you feel stressed, having you feel icky. It is a
Mm,
fact. And the same fact goes if you're focusing on something positive, if you're focusing on, I can create the life I want, I am valuable, I am worthy of love, I am beautiful. And again, this is not just words, because words can only take you so far. That's where the work comes in. However,
Yeah.
what you focus on, what you're believing, will create a very different chemistry in your body, and you will feel more vibrant. You will feel more relaxed. You will have oxytocin and all the yummy hormones going
All the
into your
good stuff.
bloodstream, and then you can show up in your life in a very different way.
Mm. I love that. And do you think that it's amplified more like during perimenopause or menopause? Do you think that people are feeling it even more because they're having so many of these other symptoms in addition to the narratives that they're telling themselves, right? And it just becomes like almost like this big tumbleweed effect. It's just growing bigger and bigger, right? Do you think that affects that?
It's a tricky time. Let's just call it what it is. It's like our
Mm.
bodies are changing. And,
It's
for
hell.
me,
It's hell.
it can be, and we all have our own unique
Yeah.
hell. I mean, for me, I lost the ability to sleep well, and I
Oh,
had
yeah.
such huge insomnia. So then I was just exhausted, and I wasn't feeling good, and I wasn't focused.
Mm.
And that added to some of my insecurities or fears at that stage as I was building. I'm post
Yeah.
menopause now, but at that time when I was building my career and being out on video, I'm tired. My belly is bigger than I thought it was ever. And so it's like insult to injury. It's like if we're bumping up against some of our typical, oh, am I good enoughness energy?
Yep.
And then suddenly our body is changing and our hormones are wonky. It's like a double whammy. So
Mm.
menopause is a tricky time. With that said, the more you could cultivate this relationship to who you are, what your
Yeah.
dreams are, that you matter, that relationship to
Yes.
yourself, it does offset a lot of the challenging things that we go through.
Oh, that's great because I think a lot of times you mentioned belly fat, that can really affect the intimacy, your vulnerability, and it really changes the way you see things. Have you encountered that a lot with women that are going through these stages or yourself? You kind of
I was just like, I'm like, yeah, me too.
been there.
Yes, yes, and yes, and uh,
Yeah.
yeah, my belly is not the way it used to be, but yeah, the redistribution of fat
Yeah.
is a thing, and it certainly was a
Yeah.
thing for me. But ultimately, our bodies are different as we get older. So menopausal bodies, just being older, and
Mm.
to not look at it as something is wrong with us, or we're not sexy anymore. It's just we're different.
Mm.
And if we're not feeling that, ooh baby, I've got it going on, it's not only going to feel challenging for us to open and be intimate with other people, we're not going to be able
Yeah.
to receive the love or the acknowledgement. I mean, someone could say, oh, baby, you are so sexy and hot. But if you're focusing on really, my belly and my ass, and, it's like, can you
Yes.
really take it in? And that's why the work that I do is so important, because it's not just a fake it till you make it. It's not just like, oh, I'm going to look in the mirror and go, I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful.
Yeah.
But it is really going into what is the biggest fear? What is the biggest challenge you
Mm.
have? Oh, I might be left. I may not be wanted. And then to
Yeah.
inside build up a very different mindset around, oh, I am perfect just the way I am. And I am
Ah.
extraordinary just the way I am. This is not just a word thing. It's not just a mirror thing. It's an embodiment thing. And a lot of times we have to empty out the programming, change the
Yeah.
messaging that we picked up along the way. Because if we carry it with us, nothing really changes in our life. And we continue to be the same way, think the same way, and show up in the same way. And then you add in
Mm.
menopause, it just makes it even more challenging.
Yeah, off the hook it goes. And
Yes,
it's
yes,
and it's a marathon, right? It's not a sprint. It's not something that's just going to change overnight. It's about
yeah,
cultivating that inside you that you are good enough. You are all of these amazing things. And our world today with social media, it's really hard to keep up with everything and everybody looks so good and who's using a filter and who's not, and I think it's such a
yeah.
big struggle. It's such a big struggle. So
Yeah.
what
Oh, could I
oh,
just want
go
to hop in
ahead.
here for a second because you said
Yeah,
something really
please.
important, which it's a marathon.
Mm,
Can we have compassion? Can we be gentle with our journey? Because it's not a magic pill. It's not a magic wand. it takes some time for us to shift and to really anchor in this new way of thinking and believing and embodying. And I mean, I'm
Mhm.
not at the top of the mountain. I have my moments where I'll catch
Yeah.
myself in the mirror and I'll be like, what happened to my jawline? What
Where'd
happened to
that
my
go?
ass? But the thing is that when you do this type of work and you start to shift how you view yourself, your body, your being, you catch it much faster. Maybe you're online and you notice your energy's dropping, or you're starting to do that compare and despair thing. It's like you find it
Yeah.
faster and you can shift it faster. So it is a journey. It's a rewiring over time. Change, do something different, do a skill, do a
Mm.
tool.
I love that. Yeah, that's great. That's got to feel like such growth to be in a space where you're recognizing it so much sooner than you used to and not sitting in it for so long. That's awesome. So
Exactly,
what
because that's what's
yeah.
painful, because you feel like it's never going to change. Your inner critic's not going anywhere. In fact, it actually works for you in some ways. But to be
Yeah.
able to befriend it, to be able to keep dancing with this journey of transformation and not just feel like you can't do anything. Step by step,
Mm.
it does change.
Mm. So what is one way to start rewriting the story today? Is it awareness? Is it language, mirror work, nervous system, boundaries? What would you say is
Yes,
one
yes,
thing?
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
All of
yes,
the above.
yes, yes. So really, the first thing I always say is exactly what you said, which is awareness. Just
Yeah.
be aware, um, and be gentle with yourself that you have been dealt some cards here, and the
Yeah.
cards are telling you how you're supposed to be, how you're supposed to look, how you're supposed to feel. Even with all the information about menopause, it can be crazy making. It could be like, take this tincture and it will change
Mhm.
your life. Well, you have your own unique journey. The first place is to go, where are you in this moment, and
Yeah.
where might you want to move the needle? What's not working for you? And my specialty is shadow work and love and relationships. So where
Mm.
are you when it comes to taking deep care of yourself, honoring yourself, having those healthy boundaries, being able to say no when you really need to say no, and be able to
Mhm.
have those deep, intimate conversations and connections with those you love? Where might you want to shift and change? So that's the first place. And then the next thing is to do something about it. So, yes,
Mm.
books are great, workshops are great. Tuning into the Menopause Love Lounge is great. And there's nothing like working with someone one on one who could
Yeah.
see your blind spots and support you in a sacred container to move you forward, to really help you heal and let go of the stuff that gets in your way. ChatGPT can only take you so far. There's something to be said
Yes.
about working with a human being that can go, oh, honey, I'm seeing this. Let's
Yes.
shift this. Let's move you forward.
Oh, I love that. There's such great advice, Junie. Thank you so much for going through all of that with us, because we're all in this tough period of time with perimenopause, menopause. We don't know up from down these days. So I have a little 5 question lightning round for you, and it's just kind of
Ooh,
whatever word first comes to mind.
okay.
5 easy questions. Okay. Menopause is hell, but it's also blank.
An opportunity for growth.
Ooh, I love that. Okay, number 2, one belief you want women to release in midlife.
I want to change that to, you could have whatever you want.
Ah,
So it's
yes.
so the
So
belief
true.
that they want to
You want
change
them
might
to
be, I
believe that.
can't, or I'm limited. So I want to encourage people to believe that they can create whatever life they
I
want.
love it. Perfect. Sexy after 40 means blank.
Ha! Create again, create your sexy. What is your unique sexy? Own it, sister. We all
That's
have our
right.
special sexy.
Yes, we do. A shadow work question women should ask themselves this week.
What are you most scared of revealing?
Ooh,
What are you hiding?
that's a tough question. I should ask myself
Yeah.
this week. That's a
Yeah.
good one. And the last one, complete the sentence. I am allowed to blank.
Be anything you want. I always say that we are the star of our own film. We are
Yes.
the star of our own life. So what do you want for this life, this precious life of yours? I know I'm giving lots of words here,
Yeah.
but seriously, like,
Yeah.
go for it.
Go
There's
for
no
it.
one else that has the job other than you. So you are the star, create the script, go for it.
Amazing. Amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Junie. And you guys, you can catch Junie and all of us other fabulous ladies on the Menopause Love Lounge. Junie's reminded us that menopause may change your body, but it does not get to steal your power. You own that. So DM us the story that you're done believing about yourself. You are just done with it. We want to hear from you guys. You can DM us on Instagram or TikTok at the Menopause Love Lounge, or you can email us at ladies@themenopauselovelounge.com. Thank you, Junie. I will have all of your information in the show notes as well for them to find you. Thank you guys for joining us today. All right. Bye, Junie.
Mwah.